Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we uncover the hidden stories behind fancy financial reports. And today we're diving into an amendment for Kairos Pharma, an outfit that seems to be a bit of a work in progress. This isn't their regular report, it's an amendment to their annual 10K filing for the year ending December 31, 2024. Think of it like filing a corrected version to add some missing pieces, mostly information about their leadership teams and how they're paid. They're a biotech company, and as is common in this field, they're all about research and development to treat unmet medical needs, especially in cancer. Let's meet the captain of this ship, Dr. John Yu. He's their CEO and chairman of the board. He's a medical clinician and researcher with a deep background in neurosurgery and cancer immunotherapy, working at Cedars-Sinai Medical Center since the late 90s. Talk about experience, he's got a solid track record of research grants, patents, and even FDA-approved drugs. The company clearly values his expertise, believing he's qualified to lead. Then we have Dr. Neil Baumick, their chief scientific officer, a man with over 20 years of biochemistry experience and a prolific researcher with over 100 publications and thousands of citations. He's pioneered studies on cancer therapy resistance and has worked with several biotech firms. Next up is Dr. Ramachandran Murali, their VP of Research and Development. He's a structural biologist who's been instrumental in drug discovery and has co-founded multiple biotech startups. His expertise spans cancer biology and immunology, and he's held positions at universities and research centers. Rounding out the executive team is Doug Samuelson, their chief financial officer. He's a seasoned finance professional with over 25 years of experience and a CPA. He's held CFO roles at several other companies and is responsible for their financial reporting and accounting. They also have a board of directors with 3 independent members, Dr. Hyun W. Bai, Dr. Hansu, Michael Keon, and Dr. Rahul Singhvi. These individuals bring a wealth of knowledge from various sectors of the healthcare and investment industries, which is crucial for good corporate governance, especially for a publicly traded company. The company emphasizes that these directors are independent, meaning they don't have significant financial ties that could influence their decision-making beyond their director duties. The company has a compensation committee which is tasked with deciding how much their top executives get paid. They review and approve salaries, bonuses, and equity awards, ensuring that compensation is aligned with company goals and stockholder interests. They're pretty specific about their practices, avoiding things like repricing stock options or offering excessive perks. Now let's talk money. For the year ended December 31, 2024, the executive team saw some compensation kick in. Dr. Yu, as CEO, earned a salary of about $51,000 and received stock awards valued at around $34,000. Dr. Murali, the R&D VP, had a salary of about $23,000, with the same stock awards of roughly $34,000. Dr. Murali, the R&D VP, had a salary of about $23,000, with the same stock awards of roughly $34,000. Dr. Murali, the R&D VP, had a salary of about $23,000. With the same stock award value, Mr. Samuelson, the CFO, had a lower salary of about $14,000, but received a significantly larger stock award of $23,000. With the same stock award value, Mr. Samuelson, the CFO, had a lower salary of about $14,000, but received a significantly larger stock award of $120,000, but received a significantly larger stock award of $143,000. It's interesting to note that for 2023, once they IPO'd in September 2024, salaries started flowing. Dr. Yu's base salary is set at $175,000 per year, Dr. Baumick at $100,000, Dr. Murali at $80,000, and Mr. Samuelson at $50,000. These figures reflect their roles and responsibilities. Beyond salaries, they also grant equity incentives like restricted stock units or RSUs. These are designed to keep management focused on long-term company growth. Dr. Yu, Dr. Baumick, and Dr. Murali each received 14,000 RSUs, while Mr. Samuelson received a much larger grant of 123,000 RSUs. These RSUs generally vest over 3 years, aligning their incentives with the company's progress. Even their directors aren't left out. Non-employee directors receive an annual cash compensation of $50,000 with an extra $10,000 for the audit committee chair. Plus, new directors get a one-time grant of RSUs valued at $50,000 vesting over 3 years. Looking at the ownership structure, Dr. John Yu is the largest individual shareholder with over 53 million shares, which is about 26.1% of the company. Dr. Neil Baumick also holds a significant stake with over 1.1 million shares, representing 5.5% of the company. It's clear that the leadership team is heavily vested in the company's success, not just with their time, but also with their money. Technum Dix Management and Systems Inc. is another major holder with over 1.1 million shares. There's a mention of some loans from officers in 2024, totaling about $140,000 at 7.5% interest. These loans have since been converted into shares of common stock at the IPO price. This is a pretty common way for early stage companies to manage finances and align interests. Their auditors, Markham LLP, was paid around $144,000 for audit fees in 2024, a significant increase from about $41,000 in 2023. They also incurred about $60,000 in audit-related fees in 2023. They also incurred about $60,000 in audit-related fees in 2024. The company states that these fees are compatible with maintaining the auditor's independence. This filing is essentially a cleanup operation to make sure all the necessary disclosures are in place for their annual report. Now, for my take on Kairos Pharma as of these filings, they have a very experienced management team, especially on the scientific and clinical side with Dr. Yu and Dr. Baumick. Their focus on cancer immunotherapy is a strong area in biotech. However, the financial picture for 2023 shows zero compensation, which is expected given they were not public then. The 2024 figures show salaries and stock awards beginning to ramp up after their IPO in September 2024. Figures show salaries and stock awards beginning to ramp up after their IPO in September 2021. But a focus on cancer immunotherapy is a strong area and stock awards beginning to ramp up after their IPO in September 2024. Figures show salaries and stock awards beginning to ramp up after their IPO in September 2024. The significant stock awards, especially from Mr. Samuelson, the CFO, and the notable ownership stakes by key executives, demonstrate a clear alignment of interests. However, the company is still very early stage, and that comes with inherent risks. While they have patents and licenses, they need to translate these into successful clinical trials and ultimately That's our deep dive into Kairos Pharma's amended filing, viewers. What are your thoughts on the executive compensation and leadership structure? Let us know in the comments below. If you found this breakdown helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more in-depth corporate analysis. Don't forget to join our Discord community linked in the description for more exclusive content and discussions. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.